Da 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 da. Does that? You see, this is the kind of face that I like to wear. I know we lost and we're 1-8, but there's some things that you need to realize. As 49er fans, we are suffering. You can see it's going to come to an end soon. And next season, Chip Kelly stays right where he's at. And I got to tell you something else, too. And I may get some flack for this. I repeat, I do not want Jim O'Neill fired. And you know why? It's probably never been O'Neill. Hell, it wasn't Mangini last year. Teams that do well are with the same coach for a long time. Let Jim O'Neill get in there. He's going to get some better athletes next year. He's going to get Bowman back. He's going to get Armstrong back. He's going to get a healthy Eric Armstead. You got Buckner that's going to be a seasoned pro next year, and he's going to have that grown man strength. You know, we're going to get a nose tackle, and even if we don't, I like the way today. Did you see Glen Dorsey? Glen Dorsey said, I'm not having it today. If you think that your fantasy picked ass is going to pick up 300 yards a day, think again, bruh. You're going down. They took Johnson down to the turf all afternoon. I was like, yeah, he got his points. We got some things to iron out. We've got to get some things ready with the ref that are not exactly prime time yet. But I'll tell you right now, that holding call on Kilgore was bullshit. That was a turning point in the game. But unlike usual, that it did not kill us completely. We kept on playing. Shh. Got people in here that want to talk. Let's bring them on in right now. Daryl and I were talking this a minute. Daryl, come on in, man. Talk about this game.
What's up, Ronbo?
Yeah, man, I'm feeling okay.
Oh,
Feeling a lot better than usual.
yeah, a lot better because people said, okay, this is going to be another blowout loss. I mean, they're playing a division rival and they're on the road, so let's just see Johnson, who's the best running back, get 100+ yards, on the line of scrimmage.
Mm-hmm.
Let's let him get like 300 easy and just let this defense, make more history about giving up more yards. But nope, that wasn't the case today. Like, they were stuffing. Only the best run he had was that, of course, that little touchdown he had,
yep.
And that run in the last few seconds before they got in field goal range. That was the only best run they allowed.
Mm-hmm.
Up the middle or anywhere else, stuffed. The secondary was tested big time today. There was, some bad calls. I mean, Jimmy Ward was playing good. I mean, yeah, Jimmy Ward got a little too, bear hug happy, hugging a little too much, but. You see them hits though?
Yeah.
And how quick he was?
Yeah, that's
He's stepping it up.
Good point. The quicks were there.
It was.
Telling you, man, I'm proud of him.
And Reid finally stepped up, and Reid was the one who said, "Hey, you're going to see some turnovers in Arizona this Sunday." This is what he said last week. During the press conference, you're going to see some turnovers. It's going to happen. He had to put a guarantee on it. He had to.
He said some things all week long, man. I says, you know what? If Eric Reid says don't give it up, don't give it up, man.
Don't give it up because, hey, he's on the line too. You know how bad he's been playing, but he's been stepping it up. I liked how Jim O'Neill was mixing it up,
mm-hmm.
all the packages, on the combinations, throwing in multiple different players. And fits it good.
Yeah.
Fit in this combo.
Yeah.
And I liked how he put Reid in that linebacker because of how the way he played against Fitzgerald, that was pretty good.
Absolutely. I wish he'd done it a little bit more, because
I wish they would have all more blitzing. Blitzing with him on the outside. Imagine we would have had probably 2-3 more sacks easy, if they would have let him blitz on the outside. But he kind of blitzed, right in the middle. But if he was on the outside, I think Palmer would have probably fumbled the ball twice.
Yeah. You got to be careful when you're blitzing Palmer, though, because he can find people quickly, and he can hurt you with that, especially if Fitz is out there free. But like you're saying, if Fitz would have been covered by Eric Reid all game long, I don't know. Might have been a different story because Fitz is too strong for our corners. And that's how he got away with, because he just out-muscles them on that ball every time. So, and Fitz. Hey, Daryl, I got Tradish down in Australia. Let me let him in here. Tradish! Uh-oh, we got no sound. Let's see, Tradish, let's see if we can. Tradish, you're not muted, are you? And Tradish, can you hear me? We still got no sound on Tradish. Let's see if I can. I heard a sound that time, Tradish. Let me hear you say something. Still no sound. Although
you got me?
There you are, Tradish. You must have just not had it plugged in good, man.
Yeah, no, that's all. I mean, we chatted for a minute before you went live, and like for me, it's all about pride in the jersey, and I don't think we've seen that in the last 6-7 weeks. Guys are stepping up, doing their job individually, and do that individually, and as a group, we succeed. Yeah, all right, we lost by field goal at the end, but as I said, that to me that's a win.
Absolutely.
We're 10 times the team we were in any of the last 4 or 5 games.
Oh, so true.
This week. So I'm happy. I'm happy if we can maintain that kind of run. We can maintain that kind of intensity and play calling. Kaepernick, I think, not only is he making the throws and making the choices, it's his confidence. I think he's got that confidence back there.
Yes, he's evolving. He's evolving, Tradish. He's evolving quickly too.
Well, how? I mean, he had his legs cut out from him. Metaphorically, everyone was on his back. Everyone was telling him how he was shit. Everyone was saying Gabbett should have been the quarterback or something else. Now he's starting to have some success, and he's starting to get some people following him. He's getting his confidence back, and we can see it. Running a touchdown in the last 2 minutes to equal the game and put us in a winning position. We haven't seen anything like that in the last 6 weeks.
Yeah, and I tell you what, his decision making on the passes that he made and the people he picked out. Oh, Cap. Chip Kelly has taught him some things. And this was the thing. Everybody knew Cap was Chip's quarterback. Everybody was saying it. There were a lot of us who were fighting it, but it's true. I'll be the first one to admit it right now. He's Chip Kelly's boy. In a couple of weeks, Tradish, we're not even going to know him. He's going to reform him better than Harbaugh ever could. You watch and see.
I'm gonna punch a hole in my wall in my house if Torrey Smith drops a fucking pass.
Oh, God, I want him gone. Torrey Smith did that, and that could have been the winning play.
He is an exceptional receiver. It's no reason why he should drop those balls.
He was turning it upfield, and he's been around this. He's been in the game too long. You make the catch first. He knows. That's what pissed me off the most. If anybody knows, Torrey Smith knows. Catch the ball first and turn it upfield. Damn it.
I know. It's frustrating. But again, Hyde, Dwan Harris, I reckon, they ummed and ahed about Harris in the early part of the season. They cut him. They brought him back. Practice squad, brought him back. Now he's in there. I don't think he's going anywhere now. I think they've seen the value. You and I spoke about it, that he has real value. Hyde has that north-south, but Dwan Harris, Fox, he's got that lateral movement that really puts some people. He breaks some ankles sometimes when he does that stuff.
I think he should have got more carries today too. When they carried, Hyde was in the whole first half. There was all Hyde. All I could think of was, hey, can we get Harris a couple of runs here and there at least? So
And what's the problem? Why can't we run a split back? Run a split back. Make their defense wonder what the hell we're going to do.
Yeah, I know it's Kelly's system. I don't know that he.
No, he doesn't run a lot of. He runs a lot of pistol. He doesn't run a lot of split backs. He'll sometimes put a tight end back there, but I like the split backs because it puts that defense in two minds. Are they going to run straight? They're going to run sideways, or are they going to throw?
I know.
And then you got Kaepernick. Is he going to run it? So.
Yeah. Now you got a triple threat. And the defense has to make a decision. And this is why I enjoyed so much when Kerley, that touchdown, did you see the DBs? They were standing there. They kept lunging toward Cap, and then they kept looking behind themselves. That's what I said. Now, see, that's what Cap brings to the table. Cap needs to run more often and keep those DBs confused like that all the time. So, Tradish?
That's it.
I got a bunch of people here, Tradish. Let me shoot over to 661. You can hold on, Tradish. Don't leave us.
Oh, no.
And if you notice the sunshine with Tradish, isn't it ridiculously beautiful out there? He's in Australia. And the sun is that is what a gorgeous sun, Tradish. Good Lord. Pull out the Barbie. What's time to eat? Tradish will be back.
That's out the back on the deck. But yeah, no, we're pretty close to that. So yeah.
Let me get six Tony okay, we got Tony. Tony, come on in, Tony. Hello, Tony. Come in.
What's going on?
Yeah, Tony. Yeah, who was that yelling at me? Please hold on. Yeah, are you Tony?
No, it's Joey.
Tony from Alameda?
Yeah.
Or?
No, Joey. You're Joey?
Yeah, Joey Vaughn, remember?
Oh, yeah, Joey.
I'm not Joey.
Yeah, no, Tony, hold on. Joey, hold on, Joey. Let me get to you in a few minutes. Let Tony have the mic for a minute, okay? All right. Go ahead, Tony. Tony from Alameda. You're on, buddy.
Oh, okay.
Give me some assessments of this game.
Yeah, it was good. I have a good amount to cover in a little amount of time, but like I said 2 days ago, I was happy with the way Jimmy Ward played. I think he needs to be the voice in the locker room now because he can give authenticity to what he's doing on the field. His play will match what he's saying. So if he steps up and he could be that pack leader, I honestly think his play reflects what he's saying, and that's important. Like, you can't have a special teamer come in and be a leader because he doesn't really give authenticity through his play.
True.
So I think he needs to be a voice in the locker room now. But did you see how aggressive he was playing?
Oh, he
was actually playing for something out there.
It was awesome. And Jimmy's mindset was, okay, they may throw a flag on me, but this dude is gonna know I was in his shirt, and I couldn't really get mad about that. Okay, Tony, I'm gonna have to get 661 in because he's got a lot. 661. Tony,
okay.
Tony, gotta get you hold on. 661. Hello, 661. Is that Emilio? Okay, because I'm trying to find the noise. Emilio, is that you?
No, it's not me, but
No, it's
talking to me now.
Okay, because all right, I'm told. Okay, okay, Emilio, that's not you. Okay, let me give me the hold on. Let me go back to Tony. Let him finish up then. All right, Tony.
Yo.
Oh, it's Joey. Joey, that's you. Okay, Joey.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, Joey. Joey, Joey, please control that noise, okay?
What noise?
That was okay. Never mind. I'm trying to locate that sound. Okay, Tony. Let's see if we can get you uninterrupted this time. Go ahead.
All right, for sure. I was really surprised that the defense actually stepped up today. They looked different. I guess everybody was just sinking, shedding their blocks.
Yes.
Keeping gap integrity. Everything. They did enough to do right. So there was good and bad today, but I like the fact that it sounds weird, but I like the fact that Shane Scove was in there because honestly, the willingness to experiment is a good thing because you never know. Honestly, that's why I want to see Marcus Rush come up because you just never know. It might work.
Yes.
So, I think we got the good and bad of Carson Palmer, which did help us. Holding on to the ball too long. He had that strip fumble and that interception.
Yeah.
And we got good play from Kaepernick. I think that really helped. I think Dewan might actually be a better fit for the running scheme than Carlos might be.
I said that. I said that last week. I feel the same way. Nobody's arguing about that either, Tony. You won't catch anybody arguing on behalf of Carlos Hyde. Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what? Somebody brought it up. It might have actually been you, but the fact that Darren Sproles is short, his lateral quickness is better, and I'm not wondering if it's the same thing with DeJuan Harris.
It is short and quick, can spin on a dime. It works in Chip Kelly's system because in a zone blocking scheme, the zone block is going to be going. It's going to be determined by whether or not your man is winning that battle at the point of impact. And that way, if you're the runner, you need to make a decision real quick. Is your guy winning? Is he losing? Which way is the flow going? Go the way that the flow is opening up the hole. You got to make that judgment quick, though, because the pursuit is hot, right? This is why DeJuan is the man, because Carlos is all about beat a man down, north-south runner. That's why Harris has an advantage in this system. That's why LaMichael James was so good when he was back in college. If LaMichael James came and played right now for the 49ers, he'd be a hit.
I've heard many people say that, Ronbo. I know you're right. You honestly right.
That's the way it is.
Something else that crossed my Twitter feed that was a little interesting even before the game, though, is I guess Trent Baalke was defending Jed York before the game. So it was kind of interesting. I'm wondering if he feels really comfy. if Trent feels really comfy, and if that's a sign that we're going to get Trent for another year.
No, you're going to get. I can assure you're going to get Trent for another year. You know, yeah. You can just, because if they were going to get rid of Trent, it's just like Matt Miako said. If they were going to get a Trent, they would have got rid of Trent at the break. There's no reason to keep him around. You already have people in place that could take Trent's job. In fact, you need to get somebody in there if you're going to do that to get ready for the draft coming up next season. There's all kind of preparations that need to be made. Trent will be there. If he stays there this long, he will stay there for the rest of the season and end of the draft. And God dang it, that's what nobody wanted.
Yeah.
So, Tony, let me get back to you. I'm going to come back to you. Let me get Emilio. Well, Tony, Tony, here, go ahead and finish up because I guess we're.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Emilio, go ahead. Emilio? Yeah. Go ahead, man.
Hey, I'm actually I'm actually shocked. What a good game.
I know.
I'm actually stunned. I was like, God damn, I'm actually cheering for the first time in what?
I know. Cheering. There was a reason to cheer. It was exciting.
I was like, what the fuck is this? I was like, man, I'm going to jump it up and down. And I was like, damn.
Listen,
I was like, man, I'm actually surprised,
Emilio.
See, what's funny?
Emilio, wait.
Like you had said earlier.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, I'm listening. Yeah. Like I said earlier.
Like you had said earlier, kind of shocked on Kaepernick. Kaepernick's actually been playing good the last couple games, like you said earlier.
Oh, see, that's what I was getting ready to ask you. That's what I was getting ready. I was going to ask you, are we back on the Kaepernick bandwagon?
No, you know what? He's actually playing good, but you know what? Honestly, to see it, that might, I told you beginning of the season that this is the reason Chip Kelly came to the 49ers to play with have Kaepernick in his corner. But I honestly do not see Kaepernick. I still don't see Kaepernick staying, even after this. Let's just say Kaepernick does maybe win 2-3 games. Mm-hmm. I still do not see him. I don't see him staying. I don't see Trent keeping him. I just don't. I'd be really, really surprised if Trent just says, you know what, we're going to keep you along. And I don't even think Kaepernick even wants to stay there another year.
Oh, so there it is right there.
Like I said,
there it is right there. There's Cap want to stay.
It's more, it's really going to fall on Cap. And I don't see it. Unless Chip Kelly can really convince him, like, man, I want you to be my quarterback for this team. But he's going to have to do a lot of convincing. And
Chip may have that kind of leverage, though. If the 49ers look like they're moving in the right direction, he will not have any choice. Balky cannot say, those are not in the plans. The thing is, Cap is going to get some offers, big bucks, if he keeps playing like he is now. That's the thing. Can the 49ers match it? Will they match it? That's my thinking.
That'd be a good question. I don't. Because they can just give him his option. He can stick around. Yeah. But then he'd be like, you know what? If I play good, I want a bigger paycheck. But what he can do actually stick around, like say. Stay for his option year, play pretty good, and go somewhere else.
Yeah, and which is what he's kind of doing now.
This is what he's gonna decide if he wants to stay or go, and it's gonna really depend on Chip a lot to really see if he can persuade this man to really stay. Cause he's looking pretty promising, but he's played 2 shitty defenses. He has to see now. Okay, I give you. If he plays the Patriots good next week, then maybe Chip Kelly and Trent will try to talk to this man like, you know what, stick around because he's played 2 shitty defenses. But
Emilio, did you think Arizona's defense is shitty?
They didn't play that good like they did all last year. They didn't play that great.
Well, I mean,
last year.
But they stop. Oh, that was the Hawks. Didn't they play the Hawks to a tie? But that was a ridiculous game, 6-6.
Yeah. And it was a low-scoring game anyway.
They didn't score any points. There was no touchdowns in that game. Yeah, that was pretty funny.
And then they played the Saints last week, shitty defense as well. So it's just he has to play. If he can play the Patriots as good as he did these past 3 weeks, he played these couple games. It's time to take it back. Then they can really say, you know what, Cap, we really want you around. You really develop. You're really working out. But other than that, at this point, I'm still kind of. I don't see him really staying after this.
Yeah, because I'm telling you right now,
I just don't see it yet.
He was spreading the ball around. He was hitting guys in tight windows. There was a couple of drops. Torrey Smith, damn it. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. This is the Clapper that we haven't seen in a while. And he showed up today, making some brilliant moves. That run into the end zone was just brilliant.
I'm kind of shocked at him. So I'm like, man.
Yeah, no.
Like I said, last week I was like, okay, he played a horrible defense. But this week, I'm like I said, they're not. Arizona's not that great, but they
I'll take it. I'll take it because he's evolving. I just wanted to see Cap get better. Show me something every week. If he shows me some more next week, that's it. I'm on his wagon.
Next week will be.
Next
week will be a real test.
That's right. Patriots.
Patriots.
Yep.
If he keeps the game at least close.
Yeah.
Or even puts up points, not even close. It's really going to fall on the defense.
If he scores, period, because we can't expect the defense to stop we can't expect the defense to stop the Patriots. But if Cap scores on their defense, because next year the 49er defense will stop the Patriots. But this year it's about, can we get that offense rolling? Let's look at the full house here. Let me go to 509. 509 from Spokane, Washington. Or is that Jack? Oh, it's your point. Okay. Jack.
Yo, what's up, baby?
Jack out the UK. Jack, were you watching that game, Jack?
Hell yeah, man. I enjoyed that game thoroughly.
Man.
You know, it was lovely, man. I told you Cap was getting his rhythm down a few weeks ago.
You're right.
And he's looking better.
You're right.
I got Ronbo saying he might jump on his bandwagon. Wow.
Jumped.
Has Trez heard that? Yeah.
Man.
You know what? I got to mention something. That last week or whatever, I think you said it was somebody else, but it was me saying about Trez getting some Chinese pussy. But listen.
I'm surprised Trez isn't here because he usually comes in right behind. He'll probably call up now that he heard you, though.
You know what? There's something going on, and last I think I heard on it was Golden Red Radio. I tuned in, but I didn't call in. But you asked for some dude, and then I think no, you asked for Trez, and then Trez couldn't get on for some reason, but you put another guy on, and that dude was positive too. I think he was from New Mexico. And then I was like, wow.
That was still.
There's something going on where there's a positive guy every time on before Trez, and then Trez has to just. Oh man! Say, God damn! Here we go. It's like somebody just died.
All I hear is
that's
silence.
My dude, Trez. You got some good, strong points, but we got to be a little bit more positive. Cap's looking great. DeJuan Harris got to be in the mix more. They try to get Carlos in because he's back and healthy. But, like I told you, man, he's doing that stop, stutter move and dancing in the hole and too much of this crap. And he can't hide back there. You know what I'm saying? DeJuan is so short where he could and he's so shifty that he could do so many things. And like I said, Rod Streeter is getting in the mix. Hey, man, Kaepernick is doing this thing, man. Defense finally with Dorsey back in. We're stopping the run. We're stopping the run.
Yes.
That's what we need to get down. We stopped that run. Now it's just going to keep going up. I'm the only guy that said we are going to beat the Patriots. And I got a good feeling when we come home this week and we play next Sunday, Ronbo. I got a feeling. I don't know what it is, but I think we're going to beat the Patriots.
I like it myself. Is everybody going to end up apologizing to Trent Baalke? Or we all going to say things like, well, at the time we was a little pissed off, man. We was getting our ass kicked. So, because the thing is, the game is the game. It's sometimes things can't be helped. They get out of control like they have gotten out of control with San Francisco. All of a sudden, and I knew we were going to have that point in the season where things settle down, we look like a real football team, and we start, even if we lose, we don't get our ass beat to death and embarrassing the entire Niner Empire and making people look foolish. And people said the 49ers had quit on Chip Kelly. I knew that wasn't it either. I was a little bothered by the reports about them running around the locker room after a loss, whistling and having a good time. But yeah, that's it's all this all makes sense.
It all makes sense, man. The defense is getting better. They're learning the system, like you said on Red and Gold. After what Bill Walsh did in his first year, he got hammered. After that, he just made a dynasty.
Yep.
That's what we're gonna do, man.
See?
Whether we get the first pick or 10th pick, we're gonna make a few trades. Jed York is smelling the coffee now. I think he might get rid of Trent Baalke for our. Let's hope he does anyway. But even if he doesn't, I think Trent's smelling the coffee too. Now he's saying, "Wait a minute, hold on a second. It's not Jed." If you notice online, he's saying he's trying to save his ass by saying it's not Jed. Don't blame Jed. Blame me. Blame Trent Baalke. But listen, is he smelling the coffee now? Well, go ahead.
Jack, let me see if I can get Joey Vaughn in here. I think because people calling on Google can't really hear what's going on, so they're talking. Joey Vaughn.
Yeah, what's up, Ronbo?
Joey Vaughn. Okay. Yellow. Yeah, you're on Google Hangouts, or you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm on Google.
No, there's another person that's talking. Can I get you to hold on? I'll call you in just a moment. Well, okay, Joey Vaughn, go ahead.
All right. Man, this game, I loved it. Kaepernick looked like his old self. He was running. He see through the plays. I was mad about Torrey Smith when he dropped that ball, man. That could have been a touchdown right there.
Yeah, I know.
Wide open pass.
Yeah, I know. I was very disturbed.
Cap was looking like his old self.
He was, wasn't he? He really looked good today.
He did.
Man, he looked good.
Man,
and he looked confident out there. He didn't look like that deer in the headlights look that was never in the game with him. He looked like he came in there and says, "All right, these dudes beat my ass last year. Yeah, well, you beat my ass this year." You know, he came in with an attitude, and you could see it. Cap came in determined and hunting for bear. That's why I was delighted.
You see how they want to show the replay from when they blew us out? I was like, come on, y'all, that was last year. Enough with that.
In fact, I wish Tyrann Mathieu would have been there today. That's the only thing.
I didn't like how they called that ball, that David Johnson made that touchdown. His foot was out of bounds.
Oh, I thought so too. See,
that was out of bounds.
Yeah. They made 2 or 3 calls that really killed us. Johnson was out of bounds. And also, Kilgore was not holding. That was not a holding call.
Come on.
Jesus.
Straight inside the pad and everything. It was all clear.
Yeah.
All good.
And we got the first down.
I looked at it, I was like, what?
Bad call.
Man.
Bad call. So
why they always got to do that to us? Why they got to cheat with the calls with us? Just because we come back and actually look like we're going to win this?
I think the refs called. Somebody called the refs. The commissioner probably called down the refs and said, listen, you call whatever call you got to make to stop the momentum of the 49ers. We can't have them winning this game. The Cardinals need to make it to the playoffs. You know, there's a conspiracy going on. Certain teams, you know, they got to keep the race going between the Cardinals and the Hawks. And we're irrelevant. So, you know, don't give us any calls. We don't have any superstars except for maybe 2 or 3 guys, and Bowman's not here. Staley, Kaepernick could be a superstar, and he may reinstate himself as that. But we're irrelevant this year, so we got to get abusive treatment. I got a feeling that's what it is. I better not ever find out that's true. God damn it. But anyway, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
So
I feel like I actually do feel like we're gonna do against the Patriots because how Chip Kelly did against him when he was with the Eagles. We're
gonna play them tough, and you know what I tell you, Joey? Here's the thing, Joey. I want to play every team tough. Don't get embarrassed, and go ahead and give me that first-round draft pick or second-round draft pick. I don't care. I mean, second pick in the draft, because obviously we're just a couple of pieces away from seriously competing. And everybody says we're 5 or 6 years away from the playoffs. Fuck that. That is not gonna happen. That is not gonna happen.
No.
So I'm looking forward to the end of this year, and I'm looking forward to some more great games this year. And the Jets are in trouble.
Oh yeah,
Joey, listen. Let me. The house is full, Joey. Let me say goodbye to you, and join us on Red Gold Radio, will you? Next week, Monday and Tuesday, Thursday and Fridays, 7 o'clock at night, if you get a chance. Okay.
All right, that's fine. I gotta go to work, man.
All right, Joey, go to work, bro.
All right.
Talk to you later.
All right. Bye.
Let me get Sean in here. Sean.
Yo.
Sean, I'm telling you, man, this is the best feeling I've had in 8 weeks. We had 8.
You know what? It's kind of bitter because the only way I see Kaepernick staying is if Trent leaves. If Trent stays, Kaepernick's gone. That's how I see it. And even if Trent's gone, it's still going to take some major persuasion from Chip to get Cap to stay. But I mean, if Trent stays, Cap is gone for sure. No doubt about it.
I think there'll be an intervention. And I think if Jed York has any sense, which is a questionable thing, he will call all the parties involved into his office. He'll sit them all down and say, listen, guys, I think we have something we can build upon here. We might have a good thing. If we can find a way to reach a middle ground where we can all operate from comfortably. And I think that's possible. Do you know that Bill Walsh, and I understand that Eddie DiBartolio and Bill Walsh, if they'd have had knives, I understand that one of them would have been killed on several different occasions when they get into these knockdown, dragouts. You son of a bitch! I didn't build this team for you to come in here and fuck it up. Like, I heard it got really nasty sometimes. And it was, who was it in between guy between them? Carmen Policy came in. Carmen Policy was the voice of reason. We need a voice of reason. It could be Tom Gamble. And Chip Kelly's always there as well to make things right. Because if Chip explains to Trent, listen, you want to go forward, this is your guy. You know? Sean? Did we lose Sean? Hey, Sean? All right.
I think you lost him.
Yeah, I think we lost Sean. All right.
Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, there you are. Yeah, Sean, I can hear you, man.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you fine.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Valid point, but it ain't fucking happening.
Yeah.
That's just how I feel about it.
It's right. And you could be right.
Keep it real with you, man. If Trent stays, Kaepernick's fucking gone, man. I mean, it's just the way that I feel for it. Yeah, I know people like, yeah, Cap's playing good and all this, but he's playing good because he knows he wants other people to pick him up next year because he just wants to be out there, especially if Trent's there. That's just how I feel about it. And then two, I think, and I said this before, but man, I think it's time to move on from Carlos Hyde. Just my opinion. Just my opinion. He's not the cowbell that everybody thought he was going to be. I mean, honestly, I know he's injury prone, and then today I know he really didn't do much. What yards did he get today? Not much.
Yeah, he couldn't have got over 50 yards.
No, hell no. He didn't, nowhere near that. I think he got half that.
Yeah.
So,
he ran backwards where he lost you.
14 yards.
Yeah, so.
What?
Yeah, so.
14 yards? Did I hear somebody say 14 yards?
14
yeah,
yards.
That makes sense.
Wow.
Yeah, because last I checked, he was at like 13 yards. Last time I checked, and that was in the fourth quarter. Yep. I'm telling you, man, Hyde's not our guy. We got to move on.
Yeah.
I don't know what we can get from or what we could do or what, but it's time to move on from Hyde. He's not our bell cow like everyone thought he was going to be. Too injury prone. I mean, look, it's just time to make some moves. Fucking get rid of Trent if we want to keep Cap. But I mean, other than that, man, you know how it's going to roll for the rest of the season. I think next week we're going to get fucking torched. I think that's just the way that it is.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest with you. You know, just being honest with you.
Yeah, no.
We got out there.
I just hope Rashard Robinson can play next week. So,
yeah, yeah.
Because it's all about confidence, Sean. I have a feeling it's all about confidence. These guys came in today angry. Next week they'll be confident because they could see that they could actually do things if they just apply themselves. So I don't know. I would bet against a blowout. They'll lose, but a blowout. Sean, I got a lot of people here. Let me say goodbye and let me see you on red and gold when you get a chance. All right.
All right, man.
All right, John. Thanks for calling, man. Let me go to Spokane, Washington. Area code is 509. Hello, 509.
Hey, what's up, Ronbo?
Yeah, who's that?
Subway So Fresh, what's up?
Oh, Subway So Fresh. I should know. Spokane is you. That's right. Subway So Fresh.
Well, what's going on, man?
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, I'm feeling in a good mood today. I don't have that nasty feeling, that depression, that darkness around your eyes where you can't see any light because you're so bothered. I'm feeling okay about today's game. The 49ers asserted themselves. I'm impressed. I'm loving it. I like what I'm going to see coming up forward next.
I agree with you, Ronbo. You know, like they look like they actually played like they wanted to win, it seemed like today, but the time on the clock kind of made it so we couldn't get the turnover against them. But in my opinion, I think that we did really good today, but all that matters is we got to go into the Patriots game with this motivation, and maybe we can get Rashard Robinson back next game, like you were saying. I think that would be really good too. But yeah, they played really good and stuff. So, but yeah, yeah.
And did you notice that Streeter got in the game and the new guy, I forget his name. It's amazing how the 49ers are trying new things. I'm just impressed with
that's what I like to see.
Exactly.
So,
let's see who's high.
I think that Cap played really good today, but I would have got to agree with the last guy said. I don't see that Kaepernick's wanting to stay because you know how bad he wanted to get out last year, like in the off season. I just don't see that he's gonna want to be here next year. I think he's just gonna play his heart out until he's gonna get another team. I don't think he's gonna be a 49er next year. That's just my opinion. Even if we have Trent or if we don't have him,
he's probably gonna get offered a lot of money.
I just don't see it.
I gotta tell you though. I do feel one thing about Kaepernick. If he's going to continue his social campaign, I kind of think that other owners are going to stay away from Cap, though. The 49ers might be able to get Cap just on a default. Now, I understand there's a lot of people that were worried about Cap quitting, so those people are out there. But I wonder about that, They're going to throw a certain amount of money at him. Are the 49ers going to match it is the thing, because Trent is going to be kept in his place. Because Trent is not going to be able to get in the way. If the 49ers are winning and looking good, Jed's going to have to put his foot down. I mean, that's all there is to it. If he's any kind of man, somebody's going to tell Jed, listen, you're going to make a choice between your franchise quarterback or your general manager. Who's going to win the game on the field for you? You can get another general manager. You tell your general manager to back off. I want him here. And Trent, I want you to make sure he's happy. I'd get pissed off. I'd finally say, Trent, you work for me, okay? That's what I want you to do. So that's my feeling.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, Ronbo. I'm worried for the draft. I just hope that Trent Blake is gone. I don't want him to be. I know he's not going to be, but I just do not want him to do our draft picks this year. That's what I'm most scared of. To be honest, I don't know. It's gonna be a long off season. That's all I have to say.
So true.
And Torrey Smith, I gotta say, I'm a big Torrey Smith fan, and when he fucking dropped that pass, I literally wanted to go to my bedroom and burn his jersey right then and right there. I was so fucking mad. That was the easiest catch to make, and that would have probably gave us a touchdown because of his speed. Yeah. No, he fucking drops it. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? He drops it. Oh my God, that was one of the worst plays that I've seen from Torrey Smith, and I don't know, it really hurt my feelings.
It was outrageous, and I'm sure he's gonna have something to say about that in the post game.
Yeah.
Subway So Fresh, gotta go.
Ward did really good today too.
Oh yeah, Ward worked hard, and they worked him all day. That's the funny, but he worked hard. Yeah. So Subway So Fresh, got a lot of people. We're gonna take off. Go ahead and watch that Hawks game as we can celebrate in their losing tonight as well. All right.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what my grandpa's watching right now.
All right.
Alrighty.
And the Red and Gold Radio.
See you later.
All right. There we go. Tyler. All right. Tyler.
Yeah.
Tyler, what is your feelings of this football game?
Okay, so I got something to say, and it's really okay.
Okay, Tyler, hold on a second. I got somebody that's really Tyler, hold on a second. I gotta mute somebody out here. Yeah, that's somebody's doing that intentionally.
Okay, so for all the 49ers fans who are out hanging their heads over this game, I mean, I know it's disappointing that we lost, but let me point something out. We did not give up a touchdown in the second half.
Yeah.
Let alone did we give up a touchdown since the first quarter.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Yeah.
We did not give up a touchdown since the first quarter.
Yeah.
We only gave up a few field goals. That shows improvement on the defense, especially they stopped one of the top running backs in the NFL. They held him to 15 carries for 46 yards, I believe.
Ooh, yes. I was waiting to check that stat. I'm glad somebody brought that. 46 yards, that was it for Mr. Johnson today? 46 yards?
And for 15 carries.
Damn. They came to work today, man. God, I'm impressed.
That shows improvement, and I'm keeping hope for bringing Cap back next year.
Yeah, same here. I'm liking me some Cap right now. But Quinton Dial, Glen Dorsey, and Buckner. Man.
Yeah. If Cap stays, and I'm gonna see what he does about halfway through the season next year if he does stay. And if he does pretty good, I'm gonna get another jersey.
Wait, Tyler. What do you mean you're gonna get another jersey? Did you get rid of Cap's other? Did you have a Cap jersey that you got rid of?
No, I have a red one, but I'm gonna get his away jersey instead.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Or I might get a black one. It really depends.
No, you gotta get it. You gotta get the alt jersey.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know who to get on my jersey this year though, because I got options. I'm getting like 2 of them for Christmas. I'm thinking about who I should get on.
Well, I thought when we talked before, you liked Eric Reid.
I already have an Eric Reid.
Oh, you already got it. Okay. I tell you what, you got to get a Buckner. Buckner's going to be a star in the future. I promise you that right now.
I don't know.
Or get
I don't really know about Buckner.
Jimmy Ward.
I'm thinking about Ward. I'm considering him for one of them.
Yeah. Ward's going to be a beast. Next year, he's going to be just crazy good.
I'm not getting Aaron Lynch because I'm not getting Aaron Lynch. I just don't want to do that.
Yeah. Oh, God.
I'm considering thinking about maybe getting Vance McDonald, but I don't know if he's going to stick around for quite some time like I want him to.
Yeah, Vance is my guy. Yeah, no, Vance is going to be around. Yeah, I guarantee you, Vance. I can almost guarantee you Vance McDonald will be in the 49er organization. He's getting better and better and better ever since his baby came. You know, Vance had a baby during the early part of the season, and all of a sudden he's getting responsible out there. So, yeah. God,
yeah.
I love his play.
I'm trying to think, watch me get like a Trent Brown jersey.
Tyler, we gotta go. Tyler, get back to the Hawks game. I got a bunch of people there. I'm gonna get off the air here in just a little bit. So let me see you on Red and Gold Radio. We missed you last week.
Yeah, I was on a youth retreat on Friday. So.
All right. Good. I hope you had a good time.
I'll be on tomorrow though.
All right. Have a good night, Tyler. All right.
Yep.
All right. Let me go to Trez. Trez.
Ronbo, come back to me. I'm in the restaurant right now. I'm gonna be on. It's gonna take me 2 seconds.
Okay, I'll come back to you. Okay. Norm, Storm and Norm. Norm out in Stockton, California. Is that not Norm? Give me good. 620. Oh, okay, which one? You want me to do 620? 620. Area code is 620. When I say the numbers, guys, it's usually your area code. You're in area code 620. You're out in Phoenix, Arizona. You're out in Arizona, right?
Yeah, this is Mark. This is Mark.
Hey, Mark. Mark, give me.
How you doing, man?
Hey, I'm all right, Mark. I'm feeling a lot better than I have been in the last 8 Sundays or 7 Sundays. So yeah, it's
me too, man.
I'm telling you, man. That's all I wanted was some impressive play. You don't have to win, but because I know the situation. But at least play like a football team, like a professional.
Right. No, man, I think, as you said, I'm out here in Phoenix, so of course I want nothing more to beat the Cardinals. Yeah. Because I got coworkers, family, and everything. But at the same time, I didn't want to win. But I'm like, if we win one more game, let this be it. Yeah. Probably how y'all feel about Seattle.
Oh,
So,
Seattle.
I can walk into work with my head up. You know what I mean? Like, if you guys want to talk trash, you guys barely beat a bum 49er squad.
Yep.
So, you know what I'm saying? So, Jimmy Ward, you know what I'm saying? I liked it. I liked it. If he can learn how to turn it down just a notch, he's a little too aggressive.
Yeah.
He got a couple penalties when we didn't need it, but I'd rather have that than him not stepping up to the plate.
Yeah.
And being ready for game time.
Because a lot of those plays, he's going to get them. He's not always going to get a flag. Jimmy probably fouled more than that.
Exactly.
So, because if Richard Sherman has made a career out of doing that.
It's Larry. You're going. Larry's the good
Larry
guy.
Legend, right? Exactly.
So it's Larry. And you're in Phoenix. Come on, it's Larry. So they're going to get you for those. They're looking at all that.
Gave him all kind of home cooking. You're right.
Exactly. And then like how we've been talking about Harris, man, I love Hyde, man. I was a Hyde, fan. I got a jersey. I like Hyde, but I said it last week or 2 weeks ago. Hyde is not hitting the hole like he needs to. And if you look at Harris, man, when he hits the hole, the boy gets the yards. Mm-hmm. And so I don't know, man. I kind of don't want to beg for a switch too early. Mm-hmm. But I hope Hyde looks at the film and sees something. Okay, what's going on? I need to hit the hole. And somebody said he's trying to do that Frank Gore thing, and it's not working for him.
I know. I was one. And maybe somebody else said it too, but I know but he got that from Frank. Somebody said he needs to be more patient. Let that hole open up for you. But Carlos stands there dancing even after the hole is opened up. That's, yes.
it's annoying. It's annoying, and I like
unproductive.
Part. The defense, man. My gosh, was I happy to see the defense do this thing. So, hey, to under 100. The defense. I swore. I said, okay. You know what happens? We had a good first half, come back and get blown out, and they made me into a liar.
Yeah.
You know, so the defense really stood up, and they did their thing.
No, I was delighted. Because I knew he was going to get at least 100-plus yards. I just didn't know how much over 100. Stopped his ass at 50. What, he got 46 yards?
Yeah, they did. So I was happy to see that, man.
Fantasy football players are so pissed off right now.
Exactly, because everybody told them to start David Johnson.
They told
him to start
Palmer.
Larry was a good start.
Yeah.
But Palmer and Floyd. Floyd's a free agent next year. Now I'm trying to think, should we go after dude? But I doubt they're gonna let him go.
Yeah, no, they'll match. Is he unrestricted?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. But to get a guy to come, I'm telling you now, I used to see Dockett out and about here. Then I was shocked when he became a Niner. Those dudes hate us. So even to get them, it's deeper than just money. They actually hate the 49ers. The players hate the 49ers. So I don't know if they're going to make that switch.
Because, the 49ers abused the Cardinals how many years? And, the thing is,
and
the 49ers would actually it would behoove them to target Calais Campbell because we got guys the same size as him. Calais would be the catalyst to a domination in the years to come if he taught Eric Armstead and Buckner how to work them pads. Whew.
But he's going to lose 11 good friends or however many and they hate. When I say these dudes hate us, they hate us. So that's why I was so shocked. Dockett did it just to kind of because they wouldn't match. I spent all this time with you and you won't pay me. He did it just out of spite.
Yeah, I know.
So it's going to have to be another one of them. But who knows? Money talks sometimes. It's a new era. Some of these guys aren't as loyal as the 90s and the early 2000s they used to be. So hopefully Calais will come over. Hopefully we can get him. Especially
when they got revenge on me. Alex, I want to thank you. I got to move on because I'm almost out of time here. Got a few people want to holler in.
All right, man.
Yeah, thanks for calling, Alex.
I'll be back next week.
Okay. Oh, this is Alex now. Okay, who was that? Okay, Alex.
Hey, Ronbo.
Yo.
How's it going?
All right, man. It's going all right this week.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Better tonight?
You feel way better.
Oh, sounds good. Oh man, it was a good game. I actually enjoyed it. To be honest with you.
Oh, I did. From beginning to end.
Yeah.
Exciting.
We finally our offense is waking up, as you saw tonight. Cap, man, he. Woo! Do you see him? Oh,
yeah.
Man. Oh God, I was actually impressed. Seeing him tonight.
I just wish he would have kissed the bicep. I wanted that bicep kiss so bad, but he's grown up. He's matured now. He's not acting like that anymore. But I would have. Oh, damn it, Cap! Kiss it.
But I know, right? But at least what I got out of this game is that we can see more improvement in our offenses. They're pretty much just waking up and you're looking better out there. Our defense still needs a lot of work. But
a lot of work. But then again, you've seen some things done that really we need. The pass rush could use some work, but they at least stop the run.
Yep, that's the main issue with us this season mainly. The run's being crucial. We can't stop it. We just need the right chemistry. I don't know what's gonna happen. Like I said before when I called the show with Jim O'Neill, I'm not sure if they're gonna fire him. We'll see. But at least for now, what we have out of this game, and I'm actually happy, even though we lost, is our offense. Those guys are waking up out there. Kerley did good.
Mm-hmm.
Streeter did okay. Patton did not so good.
Wait! You got Patton and Streeter mixed up, I think. Patton had a pretty good game. Streeter only made one catch. Patton was pretty good today. He made a couple of clutch catches.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
Because I knock him all the time too, but when he deserves credit, we got to give it to him. So yeah,
you're absolutely right. But yeah, I had him mixed up for a minute. But then, what's his name? John Harris. Oh man, he did great. He did better than Hyde. Hyde was getting stopped left and right. Like he did okay, but not so great.
Yeah,
I think I like Harris to stay. Like honestly, I like that guy.
Everybody
Fox.
He
should stay.
Yeah,
he should stay for good because that guy had it bad. He could get him kind of off like during the season, the post the preseason. He kept poor guy. They made him suffer for a minute, like going.
Switch him off, dropping away. I know.
Right, but then what we have now? What do we have next? The Pats.
Yeah.
You know what? I think that we should be okay, man. I mean, those are the big, those are the big boys. But I mean, you know. Yeah, now we're messing with the big boys.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, that's your Super Bowl winner this year. And if we could just stay on the field with them, that's a triumph. That's the thing right there.
Hey, what I'm saying is, if what we did, if we do what we did tonight with the Pats game, I mean, I'll be still happy even if we lose.
Yeah, I know. You know? That's what I'm saying.
If we're like right there giving them shit, giving them a hard time, I think that'll be still a good game for me.
Absolutely.
You know, there's nothing else we can get out of this season. You know, but at least we know that our offense it's getting that chemistry. You know, Cap it's waking up and he's almost to the level that when he was back then. You know, before he got hurt.
Yeah, but, could get better next week. Alex, let me stop you there because we're almost out of time here, and I got to get off here. So, Alex, I appreciate you coming by, Alex. Come on by to Red and Gold Radio when you get a chance, Monday and Tuesday, Thursday, Fridays, too, okay?
Oh, right on, bro.
All right, buddy.
It, man.
Thank you, Alex. All right, have a good night. Trez.
Rumbo.
Trez.
Rumbo, we look great today, man.
I thought so.
I really was proud of the guys. I was proud of the defense. We competed. That's the main thing.
Yes.
That's all I care about, man. You know, we can lose, but just as long as we look like somebody, like we belong in the NFL, you know?
Yeah.
And I thoroughly enjoyed the game. You know, we kept it within some scores. We kept it winnable. You know, everybody looks good except for Carlos Hyde. I don't know if I'm ready to dump Carlos Hyde like everybody else is saying. It's just like with the Cowboys. If you have an awesome offensive line, anybody you stick back there can look good. But we got to understand that Hyde is a different runner than other runners. Hyde is more of a power runner than anything. Although when he had the hole today and he had a couple of swing out passes out of the backfield, he kind of like made a move on nobody who was there. You know, like, dude, like go north and south. You know, whichever way you're pointing, just head that way. And he was like, I was like, what is he doing? What? It's nobody there. He made like 2 jukes and nobody was there. So he kind of, you know, held himself up. You know,
and they came and got him while he was back there dancing. Yep.
Right.
I seen that. Made me so goddamn mad.
Right.
Yeah.
yeah. He allowed that pursuit to catch up. So, but outside of that, you know, like I said, Cap looked good. I told y'all the more he plays, the better Cap's gonna look.
Got my vote.
Gonna knock the rust off. Yeah, and for everybody saying Cap is out of here next year, Cap ain't got no suitors. I'm gonna tell you that now.
Yeah.
Cap has too much political views going where teams are willing to deal with everything that he brings to the table right now. The only interest I think that somebody will have will probably be the Jets.
Yep.
At this point, Jets and Browns.
Because Geno Brown is out of there. Yep. Geno Brown is through. Yeah. Fitz has pretty much played himself out of a contract. Has he got a 1-year contract or 2-year contract? Fitz is gone. Then you got Hackenberg. Yeah. Hackenberg can't beat Cap playing no football. So, you know, yeah, you're right. The Jets are going to take a shot at him.
So Cap really don't have no suitors. Other than, like I say, maybe a couple of teams. It's not so strong, you know, maybe not. But I think Cap will be there next year. It would surprise me if he's not.
Yeah.
Because, like I say, a lot of NFL GMs are like,
no, they can't play that.
They got the nasty taste in their mouth when it comes to him. So.
He can't go to any conservative cities for sure. If you send Cap to Buffalo, he wouldn't even be able to go home at night. So he can play with the Jets,
right.
Because the Jets in New York City, it's everybody's city, it's liberal, it's everything. But you're right.
Yeah. But hey, overall, I'll take a loss like that any day of the week. For real.
Yeah.
They look good. Even the defense played. If they pick up a fumble, really? Come on, dude. Was that the thing, really? I had to wipe my eyes twice. Was that him? Did he pick up a fumble?
Oh God, I know.
That's the way it goes. But I know you got a full house.
All right.
And look, I just want to say this real quick. That Skype app, I can't get it to work on my phone. So I'm gonna go by the phone company tomorrow and see what they can do.
Okay.
And I'll text you.
Okay. I'll be waiting.
Okay.
All right, Trez. Talk to you later. You too, man. All right.
Okay.
Let me get Niner Native in here. Niner Native.
Oh, wow. What's going on, Ronbo?
I always love the way you start your comment to pow wow. If you didn't know, Niner Native is the real American. So I go starts out with pow wow.
Hey,
It was those drums.
Happy one too right now.
I know. One of those drums you opened up with on Red and Gold Radio. I was enjoying it. Doom, 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 doom.
Yeah. Hey, man, oh man, I can hold my head up high today. I got to tell you, Ronbo, you called it. I was I listened to the last show, didn't join in, but, I listened and, I was like, I got to change my way of thinking here because, there was a lot of good signs, a lot of things that could have been done. I thought this game was going to be disastrous, and it wasn't. Man, the defense, what happened? I think Lynch shared some of his weed, man. He did something. I think he shared some of whatever he was drinking and smoking. I don't know, man. Oh, wow, 'cause
they might have been all been back in the locker room before the game, just token up, drinking, women.
They were having a powwow, man. Hey, because they showed up and they were playing with force. The forced fumbles. They had that caught fumble was amazing. I was scared coming into the second quarter. I was thinking, oh shit, there was if they scored and the defense, dropped the ball. I was like, there's no way we're going to be able to come back and win this game.
Mm.
But they held through, man. They showed up and they looked strong, man. They didn't look like. And I do like the way that Jim was rotating, and experimenting and trying, something different. It wasn't the same face. It wasn't nearly the same face that we saw in the last few games.
And Niner Native, you point out something that was very important. That's why they didn't get tired, because they finally realized we got some depth. Let's use these guys so we're not wearing the first string out. Idiot. Yeah. Took him all this time to realize that. Ah.
Yeah. Hey, and then, man, I've been on the Cap bandwagon. I think a lot of people that criticize that boy don't really look at the facts that surrounded when he fell from grace, And I hope we keep him. I don't want a different coach. I want Chip Jelly to keep doing what he's doing. If Jim, if Jelly and Jim, they work together and they're figuring it out, I'm with it.
Yeah. I agree. Because and once they start working together, you need to have a coach that you're with for a while so you can get better. Niner Native, go ahead and wrap it up so I gotta get everybody out before we close up here because it's getting pretty late. But any other points you want to make?
Yeah, man. Fuck the Raiders. Fuck the Seahawks. I'm gonna have myself a powwow tonight, man. I'm gonna. hey, before I go, I got these stickers, man. I'm gonna send you an email. I got that Chinese owner, the restaurant owner, he's a Raiders fan, and he was dogging me when I went in, all with the colors on. And so I'm gonna go outside and I'm gonna sticker his restaurant windows with the Niner, with the Niner logos. So can't wait to snap that picture, man. I'm gonna send that in. He's gonna come to work. He's gonna be mad.
Oh, send me that photo, Niner Native. All right,
I am. Have a good night.
You too, bro. Bye bye. All right,
okay.
Devon.
What's going on, man? How you doing, Ronbo?
I'm doing all right tonight, Devon. I just needed my team to show up and play like men, play like professionals, and tonight they did that for us. So even though we lost, I'm feeling so much better.
Yeah, I always got you on one phone. I got two phones. I'm like, what's that rapper? I got two phones. I'm watching you on one phone and filming you on the other, man. I love your enthusiasm. You keep me positive. I thought I was the only one that was. I'm like riding around with 4 flat tires. I ain't going nowhere. I'm with the 49ers if they don't win another game. But this one actually gave me hope.
Yes.
I actually am happy to say I'm a 49er. I don't believe in moral victories and all of that, but I actually seen something that I've been wanting to see since Game 2.
Yes.
Game 2, we should have beat Carolina. We had an opportunity. We was a fingertips away from McDonald's catch of tying that game up and maybe it changing the way we would be perceived the rest of the season.
Mm-hmm.
But this game right here, when the defense showed up and shut down the run, that's what we've been looking for. I'm tired of being the doormat of everybody getting 100 yards on us, and we're breaking NFL records. And we're known as a team that if the fantasy players pick up their running back. I don't want to be known as that.
Oh, isn't that awful? And every network likes to tell everybody, oh, they're playing the 49ers? That's what you want to do. Shit.
And the fact that they came out in the first quarter, even though we gave up the touchdown to a running back, it wasn't running down our throats.
Yeah.
Like every other running back has, straight up the gut.
It was on a play, not all down the field.
Yeah, well, they saw a mismatch. That number 50, that linebacker has no speed. He can't cover a running back, and they abused it. That's how they got the first down to move down the field multiple times. That's how they got most of their plays. It's just mismatches, and that's football.
Yep.
I mean, I can't say nothing about the scheme. I can't say nothing about the coaching. That's just flat out, my man beats your man. And that's what I want out of us. Get out there, play hard, show me that you feeling it like I am, and then I can go to bed and sleep at night. This is going to be the first night in 7 weeks I'm going to actually be able to sleep.
That's rough.
I go to bed angry.
Yeah, I know.
I'm going to bed angry after game after game. I'm trying to find some positives, but it hasn't been very much.
And wake up depressed. I know.
All of this.
I know exactly what you mean.
We're talking 1 week is switching coaches. The next week is firing the general manager. Jed York is a dumbass. We got multiple weeks after that. Now the players don't know the scheme. We're waiting on them to catch up with the scheme. The defensive coordinator looks lost. Chip Kelly should go back to college. We had a whole bunch of all of that.
I know.
Today is the first game we're actually talking about our team looked good doing this. Our team looked good doing that. We haven't been able to do that in a long time.
8 weeks. Well, 7 weeks. 1 and 7. Yeah, one.
I got one. But I got one. I want to rain on your parade thing to say. I've never been a big fan. I haven't seen anything. And somebody please tell me one time he took the ball and ran for 80 yards.
I knew you could say something about Carlos Hyde.
I'm sorry.
Carlos.
He's always injured. Every year he's been injured.
Yep.
He has some nice runs for 20 yards.
Yeah.
But we don't want a 20-yard runner.
Nope. Not all the time.
Yeah. To me, he has not one game where he was a single threat where he went for 150 yards rushing. Can you pull up one for me? Please send it to me. I'm Mr. 49 on Instagram. You can forward me that video, please.
You're right.
I'm not knocking him as a person, and I'm not saying that he shouldn't be in the league or on our team. But I'm like Janet Jackson. What have you done for me lately?
Yeah, Carlos, boy, he's had his 60 to 70-yard games. But you're not going to hear about Carlos having 100-yard games every week.
Yards, it's the NFL.
He had, versus Minnesota last year, that was his biggest and best game he's ever played. He ran for 140 yards, 150 yards. Yeah, that was a game. I mean, he was leading the league that night.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that means he did 61 game, 81 game, and then he popped a 140, and we ain't seen a 140 but one time in, 2-3 years?
Yeah,
And we got rid of Frank Gore for this?
Yeah. Frank could have, he could have stayed with us another year.
Frank Gore could have stayed another year if we was going to do this. He for some funny reason, I don't know if it's the O-line or if it's him and the injuries, but I have not seen him come out and be a real threat back there.
Yeah, no.
Today was a perfect day.
Yeah, Carlos is his high. There's something wrong with his running. I don't know what's going on with Carlos, but that dancing in the hole is becoming a real issue. Carlos needs to commit to a hole and go. Stop standing around and running side to side. You're not going to fool anybody. He should know that by now.
I like the running game of the other running back, the one with the hair. What's his name?
Dewan. The one they put on the waiver wire.
With speed.
Yeah.
He hit the holes. Don't stand back there and dance. This is not a dance contest. We're not on stage. We're on a football field. Hit the hole. Give me 8 to 10 yards. And every once in a while, bust me a 20 or 30 yarder down the field. Make them go out and catch you. We have never seen Carlos Hyde run down the field and somebody had to go get it.
Well, that's the gospel truth right there.
I'm sorry. I'm not knocking him. I'm just
it's the truth.
Facts. I'm a diehard.
Yeah.
I'm with the 49ers. We 1-8. If I had tickets to the game, I'd be at the next game. I don't give a damn about it being New England.
Yeah.
I wouldn't care who we played. I'd be there.
Yeah.
I'm watching Ronbo every week. I'm watching the game every week with Ronbo. I'm loyal. But yeah. I need players to make a difference. I need difference makers.
Damn.
And right now, hey.
Devon, I got one question for you, Devon. You know how last year we was talking about Quniton Patton like he had a tail? What do you feel about Quinton?
Mm-hmm.
What do you feel about Quinton at this hour?
Today, he had a great game.
Yeah.
How
about last week?
Every once in a while.
How about last week?
Hello?
I'm listening.
Last week, he was all right.
Yeah.
See, but I need consistency.
Yep.
I don't need you to show up every once in a while. And we play 8 games. We can only talk about 2.
Got me there.
Come on, man. We're NFL players.
Yeah.
You see that dude Floyd on the other side?
Yeah.
Floyd is better than him, and Floyd knows he's the number 2 guy around that old guy that just killed us for about 12, 13 catches and about 150 yards receiving. Has Quinton Patton gave us 100 yards yet?
Not yet.
How many 100-yard receiving yards have he had?
Well, last week he got
go over there with that Hyde.
He got 100 yards last week, but yeah, him and Carlos have got to pick up the production. They really do.
I'm like Singletary. We need players that's gonna make a difference on our team.
Mm-hmm.
That's all we need.
Playmakers.
I don't care who they are, where they come from, what color they are. I need speed and power on my offense and defense. I need difference makers. When Cap run around that end, that looked like the old Cap. I'm like, Lord Jesus, please let this man play like this the rest of the day.
Smooth.
I'm just. He's hitting them. He had a couple of drops.
Torrey Smith.
And he hit players right in the hands that should have caught it. That touchdown to Hyde in the corner was a fingertip away, but if Hyde just extends a little bit more, he might catch that.
I mean, get up off your feet.
About a different thing with
yes, Hyde. Get up off your feet and leap. This is a touchdown.
Exactly. See, we need him to be the difference maker. We brought him from Ohio State with that high pick. We need him to be like the boy that's down there in Dallas that's winning the game, and he's a rookie. How many 100-yard games this boy done had down here in Dallas I got to put up with?
Ezekiel, boy, you got to put up a lot more, too. That boy is on fire. Damn.
Well, and I'm gonna wear my 49 stuff tomorrow. I don't care what they say. Win, lose, or draw. I'm with it.
Yeah, you go.
But I think they got the better deal out of this Ohio State running back there.
There's no doubt about that. I would like to see Carlos. I'd like to see him run behind that line. I'd like to see if is it about the line or is that Ezekiel? Because I think it's Ezekiel for the most part. He didn't have that kind of line at Ohio State last year.
Does Carlos Hyde have that speed? What does he run in the 40? Because I don't see speed when I see power when I see Hyde.
Yeah, Carlos
he looks like a power running back.
Yeah,
if he hit the ball at the 20, and he took off down the sidelines, how long would it take them to catch him?
About 30
Because they'd have to go get Ezekiel
10
about
seconds.
the 20 out of 30 on the other end if they could catch him.
Yeah, Carlos
They'd probably catch Carlos Hyde probably at the 40 out of 50.
Yeah, he ain't going downfield too far. 4.6, 4.7 maybe. Devon, Devon, we got to cut it. And I appreciate you. We're gonna get some few people out here so we can get back to the game. Go watch the Hawks get that ass whooped.
Right,
Devon.
I hope like hell the Hawks get their ass.
Oh, that's guaranteed.
Have a good night, brother.
You too. Thanks, Devon. Bye-bye.
All right.
Let me get 661 is Arvin. Hello, Arvin.
Hello?
Yeah, hi. Yeah. Go ahead, Arvin.
Hello.
Yeah. Oh, who do we...
Sorry, I thought you weren't talking to me. Anyways, Ronbo.
No, you know what? I might be... what is your name?
It's me, Mo49.
Oh, Mo49. Okay. Mo49. Yeah, come on in, Mo49. What's on your mind, man?
I was really happy. Like, I've never been this happy since week 1 because, like, we actually tried to win the game.
Yeah.
We actually tried.
Yes. It's a great feeling, isn't it?
So it's a fantastic feeling when we actually tried to win a game. 'Cause, like, our defense actually did great with all the interceptions, all the forced fumbles and everything. Colin Kaepernick, he ends up throwing bombs back and forth. And, the only thing I really wanted to fix, though, is kind of our run game. I kind of need to fix up Carlos Hyde a bit.
Oh, we all do. Well, it's really bad. Really bad. We could have won that game easy if we had a little bit of a run game. It's true.
I mean, I don't mind Quniton Harris. I don't mind him at all. I don't mind him at all. I think he's more of a. I think if you look at it, Quniton Harris is more of a Marshawn Lynch than Carlos Hyde because it's hard to take him down.
Yeah, Mo, is that your noise there? Maybe your microphone is. There's some strange noise coming out through your system.
Really? Because I don't know.
Mo, hold your microphone right there. You're holding it, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay, hold it right there while you're talking. All right, Mo, and go ahead and finish up for me, because we only got a few more minutes here. Give me some closing thoughts.
Okay. 1 Niners and 2. Let's see if the Seahawks can get destroyed by my boy Tom Brady and Gronk. All right.
All right. Have a good night, Mo. Thanks for calling.
You too.
All right.
You're very welcome. I'll probably see you in that radio podcast.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Monday night, Tuesday, All right. Wyatt.
Bye.
All right, Mo. Wyatt.
Hey, what's up, Ronbo?
Wyatt, you, man.
What's up, man?
Got a good feeling tonight, man. We're talking about 49ers playing hardcore football and playing some defense. Not my Wyatt. I haven't seen the 49ers play any defense in God, how long? Since September.
Yeah, dude.
And it's almost Thanksgiving Day. Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe you're right, man. Maybe it just, it has taken this long just to get to this point,
Yeah, no,
it looks like we finally kind of come alive.
It's a learning process. Yeah. Exactly.
Right. It looked like our defense, team as a whole too, but especially the defense actually wanted to win this today.
Mm-hmm. They look mean on those tackles. Yeah.
Yeah, Jimmy Ward, he looked great. He could, arguably be our MVP on the defense today.
Yeah.
Him or Reid or Hodges because they came up with those INTs.
Yeah.
And then Reeser looked really good too.
Right. Surprise. Yeah. I was delighted with Reeser. Made some great plays.
Yeah, smart coverage, just doing their job, and then Quinton Dial, he came back alive today after really failing last week. He was doing his thing, man, and then with Buckner on the other side, that helped a lot. I mean, I think it was the fourth quarter when they got that sack on Carson Palmer.
Yep, and that was Buck.
His Dial, Dial pushed the lineman into Palmer, which caused Palmer to kind of stumble, and then Buckner came
finished him off
and got him.
And
got him, man. So imagine if we still had Armstead on the line.
Oh no, see that I was getting ready to ask you that, Wyatt. Now, could it be that Armstead, because he was a broken guy this year, God bless him, he's a warrior. He was still only half an Armstead. They remove him. They bring Glen Dorsey to play the middle. Buckner's healthy as guy's a horse. And then you got Quinton Dial, who's trying to redeem himself after last week. That meant David Johnson was in trouble as soon as Sunday night was over last week. I'm loving what I'm seeing.
Exactly.
You know, that was.
Yeah. And then who they have? They had Dorsey in there too, right? So,
yeah.
Yeah, honestly, it's like you might as well play the healthy guys, and since we are 1-7, that's what you might as well should do anyway. Why we have a better shot playing with like the healthy guys.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe if we had J.J. Watt or Von Miller on our side, and then playing at 50% is like playing.
Yeah, that's better than the average man, exactly.
A lot better than other defensive players in the league.
Yeah,
We don't really have like a premier. They're not at their peak yet. They're still young.
Yeah.
But that's not going to happen unless they're really special. But which they, I think they will be. But it takes time.
Oh yeah.
It takes time.
And
then, like,
Eli Harold even made a play.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he. Oh man, I still he's got to make more of those. He's got to make more of those. That's the first step.
Yeah, well, he loses his job next year, but
when he came up from behind like that, I thought that was Brooks. Because Brooks was playing all right today too.
Yeah, wow,
he came up from behind with that speed, and I was like, oh yeah, we're about to get a fumble here. And then it's like, oh my God, Eli Harold, he actually did something.
Yeah, for a change. God, Mr. Invisible Man, I know. That was beautiful, wasn't it?
Yeah, even, what's his name, Rondé Barber, was it Rondé or Tiki Barber announcing the game?
Tiki Barber. It was Tiki. It was one of the Barbers, yeah.
Yeah, he was even saying, like, Eli Harold, he's got all this athletic ability, and he hasn't been able to utilize it yet, Like, he has, like, the potential to be really good, but he just needs to do something.
Yeah.
And today he finally helped out. So,
Yeah.
That's a step in the right direction. And then like everyone else was saying about Cap, like I was kind of giving up. We pretty much all give up Cap, but I especially, I didn't really. It's like I thought it was a lost cause between him and Gabbard. But if we're able to keep Cap for next season, I'm down for it.
Yeah.
Because I want us to pick. We need a pass rusher or another inside linebacker to help Bo out.
Yeah.
I like Hodges, but I don't know. I still think he's like second string.
Yeah.
Especially below.
Armstrong has got to be the guy. Armstrong gets his job back as soon as he comes back immediately, and you keep Hodges to the back him up.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about Armstrong. Yeah, he was playing great.
I've had enough of Will Hoyt.
He was still in there.
He's on special teams.
Yeah, but we need a pass rusher. I say because I don't know, man. I don't know how long Brooks is gonna last for.
No, you got.
It'd be really nice to get Garrett.
You got a golden boy out of college. You can get it from the first round pick.
Yeah, and then after that, I say we like Cap. You can tell he's not reverting back to his 2012 self, but he's kind of getting more comfortable. He's slinging the ball. He's running when he needs to. He's not panicking he didn't panic in the pocket today like he usually does.
No, he's maturing. He's maturing.
There was a couple plays where he could have been more decisive. Like, dude, like there's a hole right in front of you, just like take off already, Like,
yeah, exactly.
He kind of hesitated on that.
I want him to run more too.
At least he knows that, it's not like, because before he would just, boom, like if his first read wasn't open, he would just automatically run. At least now he's kind of like
looking around
a little bit more.
And he's looking around too long, though. I want him to run more. Because you see that touchdown to Kerley?
Yeah.
The defense did not know what to do because Cap kept gesturing like he was going to bust out. That's when they had the moving pocket going. Cap needs to keep faking like he's going to run. Bring that defense out. And Kerley's standing back there waving all by himself. He looked lonely back there. Cap threw him the ball. I says, God, that's awesome.
Yeah. You know what that touchdown pass reminded me? That reminded me exactly of the touchdown pass.
Vernon Davis. Everybody was saying that.
Dallas in 2014.
Yep.
He rolled to his right and then just like slung it right to him in the corner, and like it was like identical.
He throws better on the run.
Exactly what it reminded me of.
Wyatt, out of time.
And
out of
McDonald.
Time. Go ahead. Finish that one up. I got it.
Yeah. Well, I really wish McDonald had been more. I wish he would have been more active in the game. He had a couple good catches, but I feel like we could use him a lot more.
Yeah, in the red zone especially.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. And then Selleck, he needs to stop making those. He needs to stop getting those penalties.
Yeah.
It's like every week now he gets a penalty or like holding, but. And then Hyde, everyone's saying about Hyde, he just dances around too much, I don't know. I mean, at the same time, like a lot of those running plays, like there wasn't anywhere for him to run. But when he's running sideways and backwards, it's just like, dude, you just got to run north, and just if there's a guy, at least get a yard or two. Like you gotta just go.
And I tell you what, you know what happened there, don't you? Because he seen last week how everybody was ranting and raving over Dewan Harris, and he wanted to come in and show everybody he could do that too. So he's got to stop it. Be Carlos Hyde.
Yeah.
All right, White.
Right.
We got to wrap it up. Got to take off. All right. Hey, White, when you get a chance, man.
One more thing, Ron.
Go ahead.
What's up?
No, yeah, White's gonna finish.
Like you were saying earlier, how we were rotating the linebackers in and out today. That's what we got to start doing more.
Please.
That was really smart.
Oh God, yes. No need
that
for
worked.
people.
That seemed to work.
Guys out there getting tired. That makes no sense. You got people on the bench who can play. Oh, these are things that should have been thought about 4 or 5 weeks ago. All right. Wyatt, thanks, man. Join us on Red and Gold Radio, Wyatt, when you got you. I know you're studying hard, but 7 o'clock every night, buddy. All right? Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday.
I'm going to definitely try.
All right. Have a good night.
Try.
All right.
All right, Ronbo. Have a good night. Yeah.
Jamel.
Ronbo.
Yeah, Jamel. All right. So, Jamel, tonight is your night, as Jamel is the biggest Kaepernick fan on the planet. Jamel, how you feeling, man? Cap was looking good.
Yeah, I'm feeling good. He validated everything I was saying.
I know it.
He validated everything I was saying. I believe in Cap because he
Giving
just never
you
had an
kudos.
opportunity.
Yep.
He never had an opportunity, but I liked everything he was doing, and I like that Chip. He was opening up. He was digging more deep into that playbook because you seen receivers keep coming out. More receivers kept coming out. Like Streeter came out. He was connecting with Kerley more. So I was liking that Chip Kelly was, getting into that playbook. I was liking that. I was liking that. And I just be with the Carlos Hyde situation. I just feel like, man, he's not aggressive and he's not explosive enough for that offense that Chip Kelly's trying to run. I think Harris would be our best option moving forward.
Would you trade? Would you
really
trade?
think so.
Would you trade Carlos? Get you a third or second round pick. You know what? You can't trade running backs nowadays, though. Nobody's going to give you anything for a running back. I forgot about that, though. So I don't know what you do.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, but I would try to do something with him because just the way that Chip Kelly's trying to run the offense, Carlos Hyde is just not. He's not fitting.
No.
He just ain't fitting.
Agreed.
It's not working. It's not working. And just to talk more. I just want to, switch to defense. The defense a little bit, Ronbo, is that I noticed that the defense got better when Jim O'Neill went into the box.
Yeah.
When he went up to the top, it seemed like the defense got way better when he got up in the box.
He can see better.
Yeah, he can see better. So I seen a lot of. I was like, Jim O'Neill defense might work. His defense might work. I was like, his defense might work.
Finally.
You know what I'm saying?
Finally.
Yeah. I was kind of leading. I started when I was watching it. I started leaning. I'm like, okay, I might have to take back some of the things I was saying about Jim O'Neill.
Same here. Same here, because I've said a bunch of bad things about Jimmy O'Neill. But yeah, his defense looked like it was ready. You know what, though? I did realize last week, though, it was never always about his defense. It was about the way the defense was being understood. There's a lot of boneheads out there doing a lot of boneheaded things. And I just realized that. 'Cause you played ball before, Jamel? Have you played football before?
Oh, yeah. I played
Yeah,
football.
so you know what it is when you get the playbook. There's always 4 or 5 guys that don't comprehend what's doing, and they throw everything off sync. I know that's what Jim O'Neill's going through, but I was concerned about, is his plan effective? And now I realize it's the guys on the field. If you get the right players, his defensive scheme could be as good as anybody else's, most likely. I mean, I understand he came from Cleveland and everything,
Right.
but there's no need to blame him for that.
Right.
Yeah.
Because just to add on to what you're saying, it shows exactly what you're saying is right. Because when he went into the box, it seemed like okay, well, it ain't him. You really could see the difference. Now, if he would have went in the box and then it would have been still the same outcome, then you could be like, okay, it's his scheme. But you could tell that it's not his scheme.
No, it's people not paying attention or not getting it. You know, it's like what they talked about last week with everybody was supposed to. It was a slant right. I mean, everybody was supposed to. It was a blitz to the right side of the field. Everybody was supposed to slant left, right? Because slant right, slant left. Anyway, you had Quinton Dial he slants the opposite direction of everybody else. I can't believe he couldn't see that he was in the wrong place to begin with, because you can see everybody. Anyway. He did the wrong thing. That's not on O'Neal. That's on the player. That's what I'm talking about.
Right. I was noticing that too. I was seeing that too. I was definitely seeing that. I was definitely seeing that. So I just like that. I enjoy watching Ward. He was doing his thing. Hyde just did a little something. Reid, he made sure that he had sticky fingers. He finally caught a ball.
He was playing tonight, man.
He finally had some. He didn't have no buttery fingers this time. He actually picked something off.
Loving it.
It was good to watch. So
been trying to do that for weeks, so he finally did it.
Yeah, but I just see that moving forward. I just see that I see a bright future for the Niners. I really see a bright future for the Niners, man. It's like it's some good things going to be happening for the team.
Tell you. And we're gonna see better football after the Patriots game. We can enjoy the rest of the season. I really think so. Every game they're gonna compete. There's not another team out there.
Me too.
Yeah. We just got to do something with Carlos Hyde.
Right.
Man.
And with it, but just to say, I just wanted to say this. I really feel like Cap gonna come back. I just think that he's just the way he was playing today. I just feel like he's comfortable, and I think he'll come back. I just think that, I overheard one of you guys talking earlier that they just need to sit down at the table and everybody needs to talk like men at the table and make some adjustments.
Oh, that was me. That was me. Jed York needs to be a man, run the organization. Yeah. You've got to if Colin Kaepernick continues to progress into the end of the season, for God's sakes, you tell Trent Baalke what you want him to do. You're in charge of the organization. Tell Trent to back off. Right. And I want you to get along with my franchise quarterback, Trent. It's over. I want this done. That's all you got to do. Trent will understand. It's his job. So that's the way it works.
Yeah, it's all about everybody need to just be grown and it's at the end of the day, even though there's players, everybody do their part, but at the same time, man, it's business. Let's get the job done.
Thank
all
you.
This back and forth.
That's it.
All you're gonna do is make the team crumble when everybody don't see eye to eye.
Yeah, Jamel, let me say goodbye to you. And I'll see you on Red and Gold Monday and Tuesday, Thursday and Friday. All right,
Ronbo, have a good night. Man.
All right, buddy, have a good night. Daryl. All right, Daryl, what do you want to add, Daryl?
I want to add is I was just happy. It was a loss, but hey, it's better to lose. A game like this that a team actually competed than get blown the fuck out.
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
Well, that's true.
Yeah, it's really true. And if they really don't win any more games, but if I had to pick 2 games for them to win this season, I would say I would pick the Patriots and the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Those are the 2 games I want them to win out of all the other games of the season. Fuck all these other games, Chicago, Miami, or whatever,
Ooh,
etc.
Miami.
Fuck all that.
Wow, I just realized.
Yeah.
Daryl, Miami might Ajayi. I was worried to death about Ajayi. Ajayi may not necessarily have a field day on the 49ers like I had planned. And we broke the string already anyway, so it doesn't matter what he does. So that's something to look forward to now. We can beat those teams. If our defense is going to stand up and just if they gave the Cardinals and Palmer got away with 20 points, or 23 points, we can hold other teams because the Cardinal offense is still kind of tough. Larry Fitzgerald is a fucking pain in the ass. So you know what? Everybody doesn't have a Larry Fitzgerald. So I like our chances going forward after we get through with the Patriots. I just don't know what's going to happen there. God. Whew. Well, but I'm like you. I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful.
See, I'm hopeful too. I mean, thinking about it, when I just brought those up, Chicago, I really cannot see them at all to lose that game because you look at it, Chicago on both sides of the ball are just terrible. They are just terrible. They are.
They'll get abused.
They're just terrible.
Maybe we'll blow them out. I want to see the 49ers blow one team out. Could it be Chicago? Maybe.
It could be because of if Tampa Bay can blow somebody out. And Tampa Bay got their first win of the season at home.
Against Chicago?
Yeah, Chicago, because Jay Cutler threw 2 picks. He threw one pick, and then the guy almost took it for a touchdown. Then as soon as the Bears got the ball back, first pass attempt, he threw another pick. It was a pick 6.
Jay Cutler's going to be available next year. And people are already talking about getting Jay Cutler in San Francisco. I says, you know what? If you want me to unfriend you, keep talking like that. I do not want anything to do with Jay Cutler in San Francisco.
If you want to pick 6 machine or pick 6 festival out here in San Francisco, call Jay Cutler. He'll bring the festival here.
And his attitude ain't right for a football player. It's Jay Cutler just not. His attitude is just not. I don't think he's serious anymore. It's a job for him. Jay's not having fun. So
no, it's just all about the money. As long as he's getting his money. If you don't get his money, he's like fuck. He's like Marshawn Lynch. So you ain't giving me my $1 million, at least my 1.2, or at least my $3 million. I ain't showing up to no damn, practice or mandatory workouts. I ain't showing up to shit as long as you give me my damn paycheck.
That's true. Jay's hilarious. How many times they caught him smoking cigarettes and posted him up? But here's a guy. His attitude is just. Jay's just not I don't know. Like you say, he's just out there for the money. Jay's not having any fun. He's looking forward to his retirement, even now.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, but I want to say one last thing real quick.
Okay.
I'm looking at this game, of course.
Yeah.
This Hawk game, and I'm just telling you, this is just. It's just like, I guess if we talk about this, just us Thunder fans, everybody has to say, "Oh, you guys do nothing but bitch and whine about the refs." I think you can ask any other fan. You can even ask a Browns fan or something about how they feel about the Hawks and stuff. And I guarantee they'll say, "Hey, they got Pete Carroll and the refs or in the NFL something. Roger Goodell got something going on." Because I'm serious. It's I've seen Tom Brady throw I don't know how many bombs, and it's because they're playing in Foxborough. The fans there are getting so restless because they're not used to seeing this. There's no calls. They're not calling any pass interferences. It's not even Sherman. It's funny. It's not even Sherman. It's just all these backups and stuff. Basically, the Seahawks defense. I guess so. If you throw deep and they hug you down to death, hug you down and give you a kiss while you're down on the ground, I guess it's not a flag. If it's Seattle,
let's go.
That's how I see it.
No, you're probably right. Let's go get on that game right now, Daryl. I'll see you on Red and Gold Radio. Okay.
Okay.
All right, buddy. Have a good night.
You too, man.
All right. Well, that's it. You wrap up another post-game fun time. And I say that because the fact is, like everybody said tonight, there's some things to appreciate and take away from this game. Going forward, this time next season, the 49ers aren't necessarily the ass of the league. And this is all you want to see. Growth. Looks like we got growth going. And everybody thinks, there's a few people thinking Kaepernick won't be back next year. If Kaepernick continues to look like Kaepernick that we've seen today and last week, and I suspect he's going to progress next week because it seems like Chip Kelly has got him going in the right direction. By the end of the season, Kaepernick could be a force. Now, he could be expensive. Now, I don't know about that. The 49ers want to pay that or not, but Kaepernick's not going anywhere if he's playing like he is. So that's another thing we can bank on. So there you go. Hey, listen. Red and Gold Radio coming on Monday night, Tuesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, 7 p.m. San Francisco time. You want to talk some football? I never get tired of talking football. I'll see you then. Have a great night. Niners!